Her hair is mostly tinsel, by the way. It's like primarily tinsel. Hello, welcome back. We're gonna unbox a doll today. She smells like candy for some reason. Ooh. Okay, so as you can see, it is the OMG Fierce Cleopatra doll. I bought this doll a while ago. I just put together, this is the 2022 collector doll? Like as in like when they used to do the like collector dolls for the regular OMG dolls, is that right? I thought that this was like a separate thing. It smells weird. Mine smells weird. If you're not familiar with the OMG dolls, they come in like a bunch of different sizes. So there's like the LOL dolls, which are the originals, like figure things. I actually don't have any of those. I sold all of mine because I never really liked them. But then also, oh, there's a giant spider on the ceiling. But anyway, so there's the LOL dolls, which are like the tiny little surprise dolls. There's the OMG dolls, which are the ones that I usually collect, which are just the regular sized ones. And then there are now the OMG Fierce dolls. This is the first collector edition Fierce doll that we've gotten. This box is a monstrosity. I gotta say, I think MGA mistakes like what a collector doll is supposed to be. And I feel like they think that like, if you just put it in a big weird box, it's a collector doll. But like, I don't know, girl. Like this is so weird. It's so hard to even hold. Like how are you meant to display it on a shelf like this? Like this would take so much space for no reason. What is the point of this ridiculous box? I mean, it's a cool idea. Actually, my favorite thing about the box actually is the back part where it opens up into her face. That's actually really cool. The art on the box is incredible. I wish it wasn't so like cumbersome though. Over 2,000 years later, we still celebrate Cleopatra as a symbol of what it truly means to be fierce. Diva, work, hunty. It's kind of annoying that the box is so difficult to cope with because it is a cool box, but like, where am I gonna put this? Oh, I also wanted to state, so this doll, she retails at about $100 USD, but she goes on sale often. So I didn't pay $100 for her. I think mine was like 50. I think. I don't remember. I got her on Amazon at one of the times when she was on sale. I'm a fair weather OMG collector, honestly. like I will buy OMG dolls occasionally, but they've never been like my main collection. They're usually sort of like a doll I buy when there's nothing else to buy. And this particular doll, I was never thrilled with her, even from the time that they released the images. I was like, okay, she's a little busy, I think, but that's pretty common for OMG dolls. So that's kind of like their thing. So many people watch my OMG videos and they go, I hate OMG dolls. It's so funny. I feel like the doll community is kind of like that though. They'll like watch you unbox something and they'll just be like, I hate that. I'm like, I mean, that's fair. I still appreciate you watching me unbox it even if you hate it. When I first saw OMG dolls in person, I thought they were a little creepy. I'm not gonna lie. I think sometimes dolls that have like big, sort of unrealistic eyes can be kind of off-putting. And I think the OMG line definitely falls into that category. But at the same time, I don't know, the OMG doll specifically kind of won me over. Her hair is mostly tinsel, by the way. It's like primarily tinsel. I would love to know what's the deal with the tinsel in the hair? Like, what is that about? She wasn't even wearing the cape. It was just like pinned in behind her. What is holding you in here, Mary? Ah, crunchy. She's giving crunch. She's giving munch and crunch. Okay. I've got to say, she's better than I expected her to be completely honest. I was going to completely pass on this doll. I only bought her because she went on sale. So so far I'm pleasantly surprised. Her arm joints are stiff. Oof. I'm always nervous with these stiff MGA joints. I have broken an MGA, not an elbow, but I've broken an MGA knee off before. Wow, she is really cool. Okay, she's really cool. She has a lot of details that I was not anticipating. Maybe I just never saw the promo. Like, I thought I saw the promo pictures and I was like, meh. So first off, I do just want to say, I'm not a huge okay, so the stand's a little wonky. The stand is a little bit wonky, but that's okay. That's to be expected with an OMG doll, honestly. But she does come with a saddle stand. Mine doesn't like stick in properly, so it's gonna be difficult to display her on that, but that's okay. Let me put her little headpiece back on. Okay, so this is how she comes right out of the box. So this doll does have layers to her outfit, including she does come with this big cape thing that was not on her when I took her out of the box. Let's look at her without it first. So her face is really beautiful. Honestly, the OMG Fierce face is a little bit different from the standard OMG face. Let me grab a standard OMG doll. If you've never had an OMG Fierce doll, the face is a little bit different. The standard OMG dolls, they have the like round, super circular eyes. And then the OMG Fierce face is a little bit more like she has more of a natural, I mean, it's not really natural, but more of like a, I guess almost like an anime shaped eye, like old school anime where it's sort of like bigger, but still kind of retains the shape of a human eye. So I think they look a little bit more dramatic, a little bit more interesting. She does have the cool like gold Cleopatra eyeshadow that's like above the eye, like on her brow bone. I'm gonna take this off. This cool headpiece keeps falling off. It's just not really very tight. It's also, I could probably make it tighter, but I'm just gonna take it off right now. She does have bangs. Her hair is so tinsely. It's like mostly tinsel. Her hair is like primarily tinsel. There are these little braided pieces as well. Lips are super cute. I like her a lot, actually. I really do like her face. I think she looks really good. And then she does have these cool earrings. So all of these chains, look at all these chains. These are actually real chains. I know that that's not like that impressive because chains are not like super expensive or something. Honestly, I would expect it for a $100 doll, so that's pretty nice. This belt thing is pretty cool. The chains attached to it, they are, but it should just pop right off. So here's the belt piece. And then under it, there's sort of like a corset type thing. That seems to be part of just the bottom of the skirt. So here's the skirt is floor length, but this does come off, and I believe there's another skirt under it. So let's actually take that off. Yeah, there's like a dress under it. That's pretty cute, actually. There also seems to be like layers of necklaces. So this is a necklace, but then there's another necklace under it. So that's kind of cool. So there's a lot of different styling options. She comes with like everything on her except for the cape. This dress is really cute, actually. I actually really like this dress. Do I think it makes sense for Cleopatra to wear this like mini skirt? No, but it's the OMG line, so it's kind of, you know, it's very OMG. And then she has this like cool like snake boot thing. The shoes are kind of cool. They're fine. There's nothing crazy about them, except for this weird snake going up her leg. So for the OMG Fierce doll, they do have like the standard articulation. They can bend their knees. It's just one bend in the knee. So this is more than a standard OMG doll. If you're not familiar with OMG dolls, they usually, she has pants on, but they usually have bend and snap legs. So this is actually one more point of articulation than the standard OMG doll. Her shoe does not want to come off, but she does have an ankle joint. I can't get her shoe off, but you can see she does actually have an ankle joint there. Oh, she actually is wearing fabric underwear. Interesting. Didn't expect that. She then has, so that's 1, 2, 3 hip joints, and then she has shoulder, elbow, and then a wrist articulation. And she actually does have painted nails. Her nails are actually painted gold. And I love these little bracelet things that are like shackling her. Like, they're so cool. That's really cool. And then also they do have neck articulation. And I just realized mine has like a wonky eye. That's not a glare on her eye. Her eye just has like bubbles in it. So that's pretty cool. Cool to get a wonky eye on a $100 doll. That's why I waited for her to go on sale, because I was not going to pay $100 for an OMG doll. And I'm glad that I didn't. To be honest, the OMG dolls are not that spectacular anyway. Like, their faces are just kind of like, you know, I could fix it. If I really wanted to, I could just go in there with some black paint and fix her eyeball. It wouldn't be difficult. I probably won't, though, because I probably don't care that much. But I want to put her cape on, too, and see how that looks. When I first saw this outfit in the promo pictures, the color palette really kind of threw me. There's something about this particular, like, shade of blue. Is it almost like a topaz blue or something? There's something about it. It's just not really my favorite. It's a little, like, I just find it, like, a little bit, like, garish. But it's like, there's nothing really wrong with it, and it's fine. It just, like, to me is like a little like, I don't know. I'm not in love with that particular shade of blue. I'm so tired of tinsel in the hair. I don't know why they keep doing that. I love the way the chains hang on her hips though. That just looks so good. It's just those little details like the chains and everything are really what's selling me the doll. Like this is not the kind of detail that you would normally get in like a standard Playline doll. So I do feel like I'm getting something a little bit extra, sort of. I mean, I think there have been some Playline dolls, like OMG dolls that had those kinds of details, but I could be wrong. Oh, the cape actually, it's hard to see, but the cape actually has embroidery on it. Like these might just be patches that are sewn on, most likely. It's hard to tell because the cape is like lined. The cape feels kind of cheap, to be completely honest. It feels like a cheap, it feels like a cheap tablecloth. Honestly, is kind of what it's giving me. But the like embroidered patches on it, I kind of sell it to me a little bit more. So I don't hate it. Let's see. It looks like it just has like an elastic. I guess you just stick this around her head. She's got kind of a monstrous head. All right, so here she is with her little capelet thing on. It's fine. You could probably zhuzh it up and make it look real nice. It's just kind of like the cape. There's something about like the OMG dolls, when they put so much stuff on a doll, even though it's like all of the individual pieces can look kind of cool, once you put it all together, a lot of times it kind of almost like cheapens the doll a little bit. You know what I mean? It's like, I think this cape kind of just makes it look a little cheap. Did I put it upside down? I'm not even sure. Maybe I have it on her upside down. I almost feel like it's supposed to go like, you're supposed to put the elastic around her waist maybe, and then it's supposed to just hang lower on her. I don't know. I don't know the intention of this cape. The cape is really weird. It just looks like she's wrapped herself in like a tablecloth that she got at the Dollar Tree. So I'm not sure like why this cape even exists, but the doll herself is pretty cool. And the great thing about OMG dolls is that they come with so many different outfit pieces that you can take a bunch of stuff off of them. And a lot of times they'll look a little bit better. Let me put her headpiece back on. But that's sort of the OMG vibe though, is that there's usually like too many pieces, but that's part of the fun, is that you can kind of restyle them however you want to. But here's the Cleopatra doll. I really like her. I'm pleasantly surprised. Would I have paid $100 for this doll? No. I would have been really pissed off if I paid $100 for her and I got the wonky eye one. But otherwise though, for 50 bucks, not a bad doll. Like today, in this economy, I feel like every doll is $100 now. Am I the only one that feels that? I feel like every single doll is $100. It's like, unless you're buying like a Playline doll, like every single doll is $100, easily. Like, what is that about? And I feel like lately, Mattel has brought their prices down a little bit on like some of the Monster High dolls and stuff, but even so, it's like, it still feels high. I don't know. Everything just feels very expensive right now, but I'm sure I'm not the only one who feels that way, but either way, definitely on sale. I think she's worth it. I think she was worth the 50 bucks that I paid for her. I'm very happy I didn't pay $100 for her though. If you like dolls, I talk about dolls all the time, so you can check out this video right here where I'll probably be talking about more dolls. But thank you so much for watching. Bye.